Hello everyone. In this video, let's discuss how to rotate an image. You are given an n-cross-n 2D matrix representing an image rotating the image by 90 degrees clockwise. You have to rotate the image in place, which means you have to modify the input 2D matrix directly. Do not allocate another 2D matrix and do the rotation. Let's take an example. Here they have given a 3x3 matrix which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to rotate this 90 degree clockwise. So this has to be rotated towards my right. When I rotate towards my right, the 7 becomes my first element, 4 becomes my second element, 1 becomes my third element. See, 7, 4, 1. Similarly, all other elements have been rotated. So the output is 7, 4, 1, 8, 5, 2, 9, 6, 3. Let's go for the next example. Here they have given a 4x4 matrix. Similarly, if I rotate this matrix towards my right, 15, 13, 2, 5 will be on the first row. 14, 3, 4, 1 will be on the second row. 12, 6, 8, 9 will be on the third row. 16, 7, 10, 11 will be on the fourth row. Now let's discuss the logic in detail. So here they have taken a 3x3 matrix. So first what I have to do is, I have to swap this element with this element itself. So once swapped with it will be the same position. Now I have to swap 2 and 4. So when I swap 2 and 4, the value will be like 2 here and 4 here. And then I have to swap these two elements. So 3 and swap, if I swap, 7 will be here, 3 will be here. Now when I go for the next iteration of my, this 5 has to be swapped with 5 itself. And then 6 and 8 has to be swapped. So when I swap 6 and 8, it becomes 6 here and 8 here. Then when you go for the next iteration, this 9 alone has to be swapped with the same portion. Afterwards, what I have to do is, I have to reverse the elements of each and every row. If I reverse the first row, that is 1, 4, 7, I will get my answer as 7, 4, 1. Similarly, 2, 5, 8 becomes 8, 5, 2. 3, 6, 9 becomes 9, 6, 3. That's all. We have got the final output. See, 7, 4, 1, 8, 5, 2, 9, 6, 3. 7, 4, 1, 8, 5, 2, 9, 6. That's all. This is the logic of the program. Now let's see the implementation of the program. So here first we have to take a for loop. So we have to swap the elements, right? For that, I'll take a loop. So for that we have to find the total number of rows and columns. So int n is equal to matrix dot length. So we know what is the size of the matrix. Then we have to take a loop. Int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Similarly, for int j is equal to I. Why we are giving the inner for loop as I in the sense, which row we are starting, from that column onwards only we have to start. For example, here this I am starting from the first row, so I am starting from the first column onwards. So here I am starting from the second row, second column onwards. So this swapping I am starting from the third row, third column onwards. So I have to give j equal to I, and then I can give j less than n, j plus plus. Now I have to swap two elements. Okay, see the index value. This is 0, 0. Okay, this is 0, 1. This is 1, 0. This is 0, 2. This is 2, 0. So here what I have to do is, I will be taking a temporary variable int temp equal to matrix of I j, which means if I take 0, 1, I have to swap it with 1, 0. For that, I will give matrix of I j will be swapped with matrix of ji. That's all. So matrix of ji will be stored with temp. That. After swapping these elements, what I have to do? I have to reverse elements of each and every row. Further, I have to take for loop again. For int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So the reversing will be done with the help of two-pointer approach. So inner for loop can be iterated only half of the I value. So I'll give j equal to 0, j less than n by 2 and j plus plus. So the reversing also work. First element and last element will be swapped. Then second element and second last will be swapped. So that happens. So for that I have to take a variable called temp matrix of I and j. this has to be swapped with last element, first element, last element, second element, second last element. So matrix of I, J will be swapped with matrix of I, N minus 1 minus J to take fetch the last element. So matrix of I, N minus 1 minus J. That's all. So here we have reverse elements of each and every row. That's all. Now let's run the code. Is it pass the test cases? Let's submit the code. Is it pass all the test cases? That's all.